One thing I really hate about morning fishing is putting on wet socks and shoes. I could put on dry ones, but then I would just run through all my socks and shoes. So just put on yesterday's, and it's kind of like you just start to get this bad feeling immediately, and you're like, oh, I just need to get to the river and start fishing, and I'll feel better. Oh my goodness, that was a big fish. Just hooked up on a streamer fish. Pretty good fish. Look how pretty he is. It's a mouthful of streamer there. Oh yeah. That's the fish I'm looking for. Caught him right under a beaver over there. Well, that was cool. The guy at the fly shop told me that they were hitting streamers. So yesterday I was having trouble getting my little streamer or whatever it is that I bought the other day in a garage sale. I was having trouble getting it down deep enough because these holes are pretty deep, and this one especially. And I saw there's actually a beaver right over there, but I saw trout hanging out in kind of shallow water on that cliff face over there. And so it looked like a pretty sizable trout, so I cast this thing in, kind of chunked it over there as far as I could, and it's like a black and blue deceiver with some big lead eyes on it. I knew it would sink, and I got a reaction the first time. Second time I got a little bit closer, and then I could kind of lost track of him and everything, started stripping it a little bit, and I saw him chasing it, so I just started stripping it faster and faster, and he just got faster and faster and finally just smoked it, and got to see the whole thing. It was pretty neat. Good streamer fish, another one. Man, pretty fish. Well, that was the biggest fish that I have had a chance at on this trip, other than that big brown I caught earlier in the trip. Probably about a 16-incher, not huge or anything, but really awesome for a native cutthroat, you know. And had him on the streamer first cast back in after that last fish, and he was just felt like a big fish the whole time, you know. Got him up here, and part of being broke or doing things on the cheap is not everything you have works really well, and my net system does not work very well. It's basically just this string clipped into my backpack, and so I have to unclip it, and when this twists it won't come off the clip, and so I just sat there forever trying to get the fish, or trying to get the net off the clip, while the fish was just sitting there flopping around. And of course, after a lot of flopping, he's gonna come off. But he was really pretty, red and silver, green. I'm gonna try to catch another one like that here in a second. Oh, that's a big fish. Holy smokes. That's probably the same guy that was chasing it earlier. Yeah, buddy. No! Oh, my net system is so messed up. That's my issue. It's alright. About a 16-incher probably. Oh, that was a big fish. Why didn't I set the hook? Good to meet you. All right, we are leaving. What is this, Connor Campground? Conrad Crossing, something like that. We're leaving the campground, and we're heading. We're actually going to head the opposite direction of where we're leaving to get home. But there are a lot of big holes back here to the west, so we're going to head maybe 5, 7, 8, 10 miles back that way, and just kind of hit a few pockets. When I get satisfied, and maybe get a good picture of a fish and anything else cool that might happen, we will probably head back east, try to get into Montana, and see if we can camp somewhere safe in grizzly country tonight. All right, there's a bunch of big pools right here. We're gonna give it a try. Yep, there he is on the dropper. Oh, he came off.
It looks like a bulltail. Oh. Look at
All right, Jet, get the net ready, Bubba. He's got one on. Get the net.
Hey.
Yep. He's pretty good.
Yeah, that might be a good picture one.
Yeah.
What's that?
The cutthroat.
I guess I was wrong. I want to touch it. It was about that big. I want to touch it.
Yeah. No.
Got him?
Oh, that makes me mad. Catch him, hurry. Slippery.
Slippery doo-doo duck.
All right, that's a good fish. Jet, I need a net, boy. Take your time though. Here he comes. Get him in there. All right. All right, hold him in the water there. It is a big one, isn't it? Yes, please. All right, hand me that.
He must be swimming in that pool a long time. He's
Strong.
Right?
Yep.
You're a little bit too rowdy.
There we go. Oh, there's a bigger one down there below him. He wanted the big bug. Oh man. Got him. There we go. You ready? Well, then that's my fault and that's my money that if I ruin the camera. Came down here this morning, caught a bunch of fish on streamers and other things, mostly streamers. Hooked the biggest fish that I've hooked of the St. Joe fishing trip, and so I just couldn't stand it, couldn't pass it up. Gotta give it one more try on the way back by as we leave. So here I am, giving it a try. Hopefully we can pull a big one out. Oh my goodness, it's a monster. Don't do it. Don't do it. Over here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Whew. It's a stud. Look at how fat that fish is. 17 inches, and it's fat. Oh. Oh man, that rock just smashed my toe. That down there is what it takes to catch the big ones sometimes. We're parked here in a spot that nobody really wants to park because it's real skinny, including my wife. She was not happy about it, but we got it done. Scrambled down this scree, smashed my toe on the way up, fished on the side of a cliff. Couldn't get anybody down there to take pictures of me, so we used the long lens and got a few, but man, that was a pretty fish. It made it worth the whole trip. I will be back for that hole one day.